As we start to get deeper into the NBA draft process, a big talking point is going to be the number one overall pick, as that debate is the most wide open it's been in a while. A couple of players have very solid cases to go number one, but I'm here to be one of the first guys saying that the best prospect in this draft is none other than Jaden Ivey. The new era of the NBA has ushered in young star guards like Trae Young, Luka Doncic, and Ja Morant, all of whom are offensive super creators. I believe the game of basketball is headed in the direction of guards who can create for themselves and others, and Jaden Ivey does that better than anyone in this class. Ivey's best attribute is probably his athleticism. Ivey's acceleration is among the best I've ever seen. He goes from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye, putting defenders in the rearview mirror. He's got the extra gear that is so coveted with transition playmakers and put it on display game after game, speeding past Big Ten defenders. Ivey is a skywalker, which makes him a special finisher. He won't have any problems finishing against NBA bigs at the rim thanks to his ability to suspend himself midair and convert from tough angles at the rack. Watch out for Ivey as a potential dunk contest candidate too. As a scorer, Ivey isn't just an athlete either. Ivey thinks on the fly very well and is a crafty ball handler. He averaged just 17 points per game at Purdue last year, but if you watch him, his scoring potential is pretty obvious. Again, when you can make plays like this, there's really not much a defense can do. Ivey has a historic ability to pressure defenses, but he's also one of the best passers in the field. Ivey's really good at keeping his head up on the move and finding the open guy when help comes on drives, as well as in the pick and roll. Jaden only averaged 3 assists last year at Purdue, but again, his passing potential is unreal. Some Ivey passes end up in really dumb turnovers, but his combination of vision and accuracy is maybe the best in this draft. You'll take the good with the bad. So most scouts say Jaden Ivey's profile screams Ja Morant, and I wholeheartedly agree. Everything from the athleticism to the passing to the insane finishing is very similar. I think Ivey's ceiling is a fair bit higher than Ja's though. Being a 36% shooter from 3 last year and some really tough attempts convinced me that Ivey can be a plus shooter at the next level. Ivey has some low-end moments where he can get flustered and pure trap, but his high-end moments are legitimately as good as anyone I've ever seen. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone who can take over a game more than Ivey. If you need proof that this guy is the real deal, just watch the second half of Illinois at Purdue this past season. His ceiling is no lower than Ja Morant with a jumper. As valuable as offensive super creators are in today's NBA, it's crazy to me that a player with Ivey's talent isn't seen as the unanimous number one pick. If I was an NBA GM, I'd be foaming at the mouth to get this guy, and I'd trade every pick I had to get a shot at him. Don't sleep on Jaden Ivey. He's going to be a superstar.